half of his subscribers, if I remember right. I could be wrong, but I mean, I think he gained a lot of them back, but it was still like just stupid how many people couldn't take a joke because they all thought he was doing Oblivion. Everybody's like, yay, and he's just like, derp, that was a joke. Oh yeah, so that, I think I know where we're at now. We're in the quarters area. Soon we'll get to my my quarters where we can see what we have left over, what we brought with us onto the ship when we got picked up. I'm not really sure if it is ever explained why U is our... I mean, I know that this is our inventory, but I don't use that. I use U most of the time because it just tells me what I can and can't equip. Alright, yeah, he can't wear heavy battle armor. What can you use? Will, immunity, poison, skills, stealth +4, awareness, demolition, and security. That's good. I actually think I'll put that on, what's his face? You can use that. I don't know why, but I want you to have something cool. Yeah, you're our dexterous guy, so you can have that. There we go. See how good I am to you? Energy shield. Got 16 energy shields. I'm gonna just dump them all. We've got 1 to 8 heavy. I'd prefer to use two-handed weapons with them, not blasters. So we'll just keep it at that for now. 1 to 8. Alright, there we go. Myself. Yeah, we've already got the longsword. Where was that one? Yeah, that's good. Alright, insulated gloves. And you... Oh, your defense is ridiculous. Wait, never mind, I'm not even gonna go into it. Alright, cool, let's take off. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yep, that's my quarters.
Are you alright?
These were my quarters.
This was your room?
Nah.
When?
Sorry, I was taking a drink. Let's go with this when I was on board the Harbinger, you know, where we're at now.
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
I just want to loot and pilfer. Zarbrek grip. My armpad and my datapad. You are requested to report to the Harbinger Medical Bay for routine examination. This routine is automated. Simply insert the datapad into the medical computer to receive your injections. Cool. Anything else? Doesn't appear so. Let's look at our armband real quick. Constitution. Yeah, let's use that. Baloney! My skill is as high as it can go right now. There you go. It's usually worth it if you can't get through somewhere to get in there. But a lot of the time, or some of the time, it won't be. And you'll just be like, damn it! Like that apprentice robe. I think it's light, and I think it's some form of similar to Jedi armor. I'm just gonna check it out real quick. Yeah, Jedi defense, constitution, dexterity, and strength. Matakai apprentices master physical meditation by practicing martial arts techniques. Their robes are designed to help them achieve harmony between the mind and body. The Matakai are a group of force sensitives who use their physical body to channel the force. The balance of the physical and spiritual is a cornerstone of their philosophy. I think I'll use that. Look at my cape, it is amazing. I know it's a little bit ugly, but I prefer to use the Jedi robes. Pretty cool. Makes me feel more in character about being a Jedi. Yeah, everybody should be able to, like, on YouTube, I think resolution should be high enough that you guys should be able to see these guys as they appear. Like, as I'm seeing them. Yeah, see, these guys are so shit that...
Time to kick you down to size.
they're so shit that like one actual hit. I mean, like right now we're kind of low leveled, so our rolls are when we roll for an attack, you know, it's probably gonna miss some of the time, but well, actually a good amount of the time, especially with me using dual weapons. But as it goes up, it gets better, and enemies actually take a good amount of time to actually kill. Alright, computer use, awareness, persuade, good persuade. That's gonna, I've never really played through this game with a high amount of persuade, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. Feats, force immunity to stun. I've been granted these. Cool. Alright, see, next level of this. What this does is, this feat further reduces the attack penalty of character wielding double-bladed weapon or two weapons, one in each hand. This feature reduces the attack penalty by an additional 2/2 or to a total of -4 main hand and -4 offhand. Use of a balanced weapon in the offhand can further reduce the attack penalty by 2/0 to a total of -2, -4. So essentially, this is just the next level of fighting. And I will be taking this, I'll probably be moving down to critical, then flurry, then strength as we move through. And once we acquire our lightsaber, of course I'll put points into weapon focus of the lightsaber, but right now there's no point to it. Stealth run. Cool. That's interesting. I'll probably put a point into that one later. I've never really looked at every single one of these. Like, there's later in the game, there's like a ridiculous amount of points you can put into shit. So you're just like looking at everything like, what do I put in? So I usually stick to the main abilities that you need. We could disable droid, but we seem to be getting out of the droid area, so let's go to heal. That's a power all the way up to master heal, which heals all party members except for droids, obviously. Inside of a 15-meter radius. By the end of the game, like all characters I use will have this ability. Like I know, I remember watching an old review of this saying, "Oh, it's bad. It's not as good because meh meh meh." You know, you don't need the heal spell because you just heal anyways. And when you're in battle, I can guarantee you're going to be using the heal spell, because I like to use the heal spell and then go through to everything else, and it works really well for me.
Everyone down.
Why do you keep going over to random ones?
Time to even the odds.
See, look at this combat. It's so much, like, it's not as fast as the rogue in, like, Dragon Age 2, but it's so much more complex, like the moves he's doing. Like, sometimes you'll see repeats, but for the most part, it's like, a lot of the time you won't even just notice that the same moves are being performed. And people will react, like, oh, well, never mind, he got dropped too quickly. But a lot of the times, if you're, like, in group fighting, you'll block shots this way and then just flip around this way and then flip around this way to block all these shots if you've, of course, if you're high enough level.
Yes.
Alright, let's level you up. Skills. Awareness. I don't care if you can persuade. Improved fork focus. I'm just gonna shoot myself. Don't mind me. Alright. What's this? Caution. Let's see. Stealth. Alright, cool. Let's get you, I'm just, looking at something. Yeah, let's remove this feat. I'm just gonna have her be a single-handed weapon person. And the rest of the time she'll be using force. Oh, I didn't see that we could get that. I would have gotten that because force deflection, it's just it's, oh hey, I can get both anyways. But it's a move that's really handy because what it does is it deflects, obviously it deflects the shots away, which is good because we don't have lightsabers right now, so it's really handy. I kind of want to get this. I mean, we've got slow, affliction, plague. We should wound, choke, and then kill. Decisions, man. Now let's get her a heal first. Make sure she can use that. Alright, that's good. And level up. Skills. With our rogueness guy, he'll be more placed on skills and like, let's have you be sneaky. He'll be more focused on like skills and different moves than powers. So you know he'll be getting more into that than the Jedi's will, most likely. The class I'm using right now, the what's it called? Well, I guess we'll have to look at it in here. I forget exactly what it's called. Jedi Sentinel. The Sentinel is like the mid-ranged guy. He's a little bit of skills and a little bit of everything else. A little bit of force powers and all that. Kreia is our consular. She's like think Yoda, except for she's a little bit more evil. She'll take on the roles of what do you want to call it? Like she'll be using the most force powers. Well, not guaranteed because I'll probably be using a lot of force powers too. But she's like the one who relies the most on force powers, which is why I'm not dual wielding her. Well, that and it was a snap decision too, but you know. Lyric Dryand treatment request. Sedatives administered during routine examination 3.5 days ago. Emergency override enacted. Dosage exceeded safety protocols. During your last medical exams, you were administered a delayed sedative that would kill a normal human being. That must have been what rendered you unconscious when the Harbinger was taken out. It looks as if somebody forgot to lock the treatment request once administered. You still have access to one of the Colto tanks. Identify it. That one. Alright, check medical logs.
Something's wrong. Ever since we picked up that Sith firefight in the region, crewmen haven't been reporting for their shifts, and I can't reach people on the comm. The strange thing is, I keep feeling like someone's watching us here in the ship, but I can't see anyone. I don't like this.
It's those cloaked dudes.
Checking the survivor from the Sith vessel. I'm not sure whether he's alive or dead, or what's even keeping him together. His flesh is cracked and scarred, and I'm registering several thousand fractures in his skeleton, as if each bone was splintered repeatedly over time, and then put back together. Judging from the scar tissue, I believe these wounds took place before his death. If so, he must have been in constant pain. I have no idea what's been keeping him together.
That sounds agonizing.
This is the medical officer. The soldiers into the medical bay have just died. I don't know where the subject went. I think he's gone to find more of the crew. With him or Sith. They just appeared right out of thin air, like they were wearing stealth generators, but I think they were always on board. When we stopped to pick up that freighter, they must have come on board the Harbinger. I have no idea how many are on the ship. There could be only a few, or as many as 100. And with communications cut off, we can't call for help. I think that thing in the tank was a Sith Lord. Alive the whole time, waiting for something to wake him up.
Well. Chemicals dispensed. Alright, we already looked at that. Check medical logs. Oh, I just looked at that. I thought he was dead. Why was he put in this? Derp. Alright, experience, items lost, items gained. Overall pretty good. This is the one we can use. We have no need for it right now. It's just handy to know. Here's... The Colto tank was shattered from the inside. Fragments litter the floor around it. Oh me, oh my. Alright, there we go. Got ourselves a med pack. Let's repair this droid. Success. The medical droid is now active and its circuits have been engaged. It will follow you and attempt to heal you if you get injured. Woohoo! That's always handy. Alright, I just want to check something real quick. I will be right back.